So today we're in northeastern Montana checking out a semi-abandoned ghost town called St. Marie. And right next to St. Marie is the abandoned Glasgow Airforce Base. SCPC Ghost and I were both visiting family in Billings, which is like the biggest city in Montana. He was actually flying out that day to go back to California while I was just getting there. So we woke up at 2 a.m., drove 4 hours through nothing, almost hit a deer, almost got hit by an oncoming semi. I wish I'd recorded that. And then later we got pulled over by these two really nice cops, at least. And then to top it all off, we only got to explore St. Marie for like an hour before we got kicked out. And they were pretty nice for the most part too. So St. Marie was originally Glasgow's housing until the base's full closure in the late 1970s. After that, a lot of the units were demolished, but eventually a private developer came in and kind of transitioned the place into what's now known as St. Marie. A lot of the houses are abandoned, but there's a small population of maybe 200 who live there, and I'm guessing they're mostly retirees. Interesting story that came out of there. About 4 to 5 years ago, a bunch of these sovereign citizen types, people who don't believe like the federal government is real or legitimate, they came in and they started using like really shady tactics to start buying out a lot of the abandoned properties there. And they got into like a big legal dispute with the citizens who live there, and I think it's still ongoing. I'm really not sure what their end game was. I read somewhere that they wanted to take whatever they had bought and then transform it into some kind of like militia compound or something, but I'm really not entirely sure. Anyway, as I mentioned earlier, we got kicked out. We got kicked out while exploring the Air Force Base side, so we didn't stick around much longer to explore the houses in St. Marie either. The only real footage I got was of one of the barracks on the Air Force Base. And it was really surreal considering how untouched everything was. I mean, it was mostly empty, but there was no vandalism, no graffiti, and the place just really seemed frozen in time.
Oh yeah. Pretty soon. Oh shit. Goodness gracious. 91 FMX Pride. That's probably the name of the. There's still toilet paper in here. There's still a roll of toilet paper in here. What? Wow. Very cool. We're good?
You do?
Natural decay. I wonder if one of those lights was broken? Or it just fell.
Oh,